manitos, ay, 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 ay. Sale pintada.
Bueno, hay gente que te viene a comprar, hay gente que te viene a preguntar cosas, dónde es el hospital, dónde es la facultad de odontología, dónde es tal calle, quieren saber de una calle, o un colectivo para tomar, para ir a tal lugar, qué colectivo tengo que tomar para ir a tal lugar.
It might be the most consistent thing in my life, walking to school in the morning. In different cities or now a different country, it's like a meditation. I can think about whatever I want. Most times I try not to think about much, just look around. In Buenos Aires, my morning walk was at the same time every day, 4 or 5 days a week, along this path. Between 8:25 and 8:40, I'd walk from point A to point B, from my house to school, almost step for step most days.
Trabajo acá hace 40 años. Me levanto temprano, vivo en provincia, vengo en tren y bicicleta. La economía es menos. Es menos.
When you do the same walk every day, it can get hard to appreciate the things you're seeing, no matter what they are. So, a long time ago, I started playing this really simple game that's, maybe not even much of a game, but it would keep me entertained. And the whole thing is that you just gotta find one new thing every day. But it's gotta be something permanent. It can't be, somebody walking by or an advertisement or some graffiti that'll just get washed off someday. It's gotta be a fixed part of your walk that, that I wouldn't otherwise see, but that's interesting. It's kind of a funny relationship I have with this walk, because now, at the end of the 4 months, I'm pretty sick of it, honestly, which I could have never imagined at the beginning of the year. And I know when I'm back in the U.S. and I get into the rhythm of life, and the semester I spent in Argentina starts to become a memory, I think I'll remember this walk well, and I'll miss it. I think I'll miss the regular bits the most, even. Like the man who sold pins outside of Uba, named Julio, or the little kioscos and diners whose windows I'd pass by and, notice the same people inside each day, or the Italian-Argentine man who I'd always say hi to as I passed him washing the street. I could even imagine missing, in like a strange way, the loose little tiles that I'd step on and, try to avoid that would shoot like muddy water at my shoes and my pant leg or whatever. And, it's not like I ever liked when that happened. But it's something that I think I'll always kind of remember with this place, with Buenos Aires. And yeah, it makes me wonder what it would feel like if I ever got to come back and walk the same streets, how I'd remember it, this kind of weird fever dream of a couple months that I've lived in this distant country that I knew next to nothing about before I came. Professor, I also want to say I'm sorry for not getting the 2 more interviews I had said I would get for this. I was really excited about them, and, I just kept not giving myself time to ask them for the interview, so I'm sorry. But I would like to say that I'm not too sad with what this project was able to become, because a video journal is definitely not something I would ever do on my own time. But, sitting in my room right now, like I'm doing, about to leave the country in 3 days, this is like a very cathartic exercise for me. And I think I'll be pretty happy to watch this back over the years if I remember it. With that in mind, I'd like to say to myself that you should go back to Argentina or somewhere outside the U.S. and make a new set of habits for yourself like you did for these 4 years, 4 months. Shit. That's what you'd want to do after school right now anyways. And I think if there's one thing you can try to learn from your time here, I'd say it's that you're very capable of doing things like this, like making a new habit, more than you'll probably be thinking at the time that you are. Hopefully that's not true. Yeah, but you can do it. And I'd also like to say, or ask, to please keep learning Spanish for yourself. Or start it up again wherever we are in life right now. Yeah, it's been pretty cool learning it. And try to keep the double L shus, the like me llamo or plasha with the Y, like you learned from here, the Argentine accent, because, or in the Ch's, like, and maybe occasional boludos that you learned here, because it's pretty unique and funny accent. And it's kind of become part of your experience here. Yeah, I'm very happy about my time here.
Mirá la tortuga, cabeza de tortuga. Mostrá la cabeza de tortuga.
No,
ahí está, mirá. Sacale la foto.
¿Cómo es?
Cabeza de tortuga. Hacer un video, cabeza de tortuga.
No, acá, salió un video acá.
Olvidé a preguntar, ¿cómo te llamas?
Julio.
Sergio.
¿Vos?
Sergio, ahí, enfocalo ahí.
Perdón.
Cabeza de tortuga.